All right, guys, hello, welcome, happy new year, good to be back. I'm gonna have you guys start in a wide stance, just a nice wide stance. And I want you to we're going side to side here, but as you bring yourself over to the other side, I also want you to bring your arms up as you go. And you can work these at your own pace, get a little stretch on each side, but get the big arm swing as well. Just kind of get that movement going. And as you reach up, make sure to pull that belly in, get that core warmed up. Good. Nice job. All right, one more big reach up and over. And then I want you to stand up. I want you to step back right. Get this, I want you to feel this hip flexor stretch. So not a big step back, pull the belly in, kind of tilt those hips underneath you so you feel that stretch. And we're gonna alternate here between a standing and a kneeling. So you feel this stretch, then I want you to go kneel and also still continue to feel this stretch. And I want you to then come back up to stand. So we're gonna keep sort of dynamic here. Step back or step down, that lean, feel that stretch. Let's go one more up. And one more back down. And back up, and we're going to other side. There we go. So get that bit of that stretch, belly in, tuck those hips underneath, so get set up properly. And then now bring yourself down. Same thing, adjust yourself how you need to feel this hip flexor stretch. And back up. Again. Back down. Back up. And one more time, back down. And now swing that leg around, and I want you to reach forward into that child's pose. Get that good reach with those shoulders. All right, pull those hands back so they're right underneath your shoulders. Step back, and now you're into a high plank. Belly's in. And I want you to take right leg. I want you to lift, squeeze that glute, then bring it into the outside of the elbow. So and then bring it back and set it down. So it's lift and in, and then back and down. Same side, lift, in, back, down. So I want you to feel the glute when you lift, and then feel those obliques as you crunch it in. A couple more on this side, and then we'll go back to child's pose for a moment before we do the other. 3, 2, 1, drop down, child's pose, reach. Reach as forward, far as you can, get that good stretch. No shoulders. All right, pull those hands back underneath your shoulders. Step that back with your legs. And here we go, lift other side, bring it into outside elbow, back, lift, and down. So it's lift, in, lift, down. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, let's start standing. And I want you to grab a weight that you could do a one-arm shoulder press with and just set it over close to you. We're not going to start with that. All right, we're in this first round, we're gonna go through 2 times on the right and then 2 times on the left before we move to our next round. So I want you to start with your right leg back in a step back lunge, but a straight leg back. And we're going to drive that leg up and do some circles. So you're gonna drive forward, bring it around and step it right back. All right, here we go. Ready? Up and around, step it back, and then go again. Good. So it's the left glute that's working. Good. One more, and then I want you to drive that leg up and hold. So drive it up, hold, and step forward lunge now. So that same leg is forward in a forward lunge. I want you in a low position, and I want your hands touching underneath your legs. And then we're going to bring up and tap. Good, and down. So you're going low enough that that back leg almost just kind of kisses the ground, taps the ground. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and stand up, grab this weight. First off, I want you to have the weight right by your right leg, and we're going to do some lateral lifts. Lateral lifts, right. Go ahead and get started. Try not to lean too much. I know there's going to be a slight lean, but I don't want a big lean. Try to keep those hips as flat as you can. Two more. 1, 2, drive this right leg back up, hold, bring the weight up. From here, you're going to press. Squeeze that left glute. Belly's in. One more. Bring that weight down, hold it with both hands. We're going down to a low squat hold, and you're going to step out with just the right leg. Here we go. So step it out and back in. Good. Tap with that toe and then right back in. And 3, 2, 1. Set the weight down. All right, that's our series. We're going to do leg again before we move to left. So here we go. Step back. And you're going to drive it up and big circle around. One more. Drive that leg up and then step yourself forward. Hands underneath, nice and low. Try to get as low to the ground as you can. And here we go, up and back down. Good. More. And stand, grab your weight. Lateral lifts, right side. Here we go, and out, and in. One more. All right, weight up, leg up. Here we go, and press. Use that left leg from foot all the way up to glute. Belly's in. One more. And down, grab that weight. Starting off low squat, side stepping right. Here we go, down, step it out, tap, bring it right back in. Stand low the whole time. More. All right, we got left side to do. Set the weight down on the other side. Step back left. Step back left. All right. Straight leg back. You're nice and low. Here we go. Drive it up and around. Step it back. Got one more here. One more big circle. And then drive that leg up and then step it forward. Nice and low. Now you can have that back leg bent a little bit. Bring those hands underneath. Here we go, and up. As opposed to the one when we're doing the circles, that one I want straight. This one, that back leg can bend a little bit as you come down. Two more. And up. Grab your weight. All right, lateral lifts, left side, and go. Belly's in. All right, we're going to drive that knee up, weight up to shoulder, belly in, squeeze the glute, and press. One more. All right, bring that weight down. Low squat, side steps, left leg. Here we go, down, step it out and back in. If you can, just sort of tap with your toe. So you're really working that right side. You're not taking the pressure off that right leg. Two more, one and two. All right, we got one more round here. Step back, left side step back. This is where your leg is more straight as you step it back. All right, we're driving it up and around, right back down. So I want that bigger reach back on this one. Work that glute more. Work. One more. Drive it up, step forward. Nice and low, hands underneath. Here we go, and up. One more. And down. All right, grab your weight. Maybe against that left side. Belly in. Here we go, and lift. Okay, drive that left side up, bring the weight up to your shoulder, and we press. And down, grab the weight, low squat, step out left. Here we go. And step it back in. One more. And down. Good work, guys. Okay. We will need a weight for this next round for a couple of the exercises, but it really doesn't matter if it's a lighter weight or heavier weight. We're going to start. I don't have a lot of room to show this, but we're going to start in a high plank. And we've done this before, but we're going to do it slightly different. High plank, I want you to reach under and drag the weights. We've done that before. But now, instead of just pulling it back, I want you to walk laterally, and then you're going to keep pulling it. So I want you to work your way one way, and once we start heading back, you're going to just do it the opposite way back. So we're going to go back and forth. All right, so, pick a way that maybe you can get like 3 or 4 steps one way, 3 or 4 steps back, and we're just going to go back and forth a few times. So you can just walking far enough laterally so that you can reach under and drag it again. All right. All right. Here we go. So up in that high plank, reach under, drag, walk yourself laterally, reach under, drag again, and then go again. All right, so once you turn back, then you start with the drag, and then you walk again. I don't have a lot of space to go very far in each direction. So once you go the other way, you start with the drag. You don't walk first because it's already in that position that you need it in. And down. Set the weight at the top of your mat, upright, and then have a seat. Okay, weights at the top of my mat. I'm sitting here. I'm going to start with my legs in, and then I'm going one side of that weight and then the other. Hands stay on the ground. Here we go. And go. So in and out. This round, we're going to be a little quicker. We're going through it 3 times. And 3, 2, 1. On your back. You don't need to wait for this. We're going hips up. I want you to pause and then slowly lower yourself down. So it's drive the hips up, try to stop the momentum, and then slowly lower them down. Here we go. Up and slowly lower. So drive it up and slowly lower. Two more. Now I want you to put your feet together, bring them down. You're like in a, I don't know, frog position. I don't know what this is. Feet are together, legs are out, hands are on the back of the head, and we're just doing little crunches. Little crunches. All right, back to the top. Here we go with that weight drag. All right, high plank, pulling under it. Here we go. So drag it. Walk yourself. Drag it again, keeping hips as flat as you can. Everything stays in the same plane. And then heading back. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Set that weight at the top of your mat. In and out. One side of the weight and then the other. Here we go. And go. One more. And up. Legs up. Here we go. You're gonna lift and lower slowly. Lift and slowly lower. All right, put those feet together. Bring them down. Hands behind your head and crunch. Gonna do this round one more time. And up. All right, one more round through. And then our last round, we're gonna slow it down a little bit. Okay. High plank pull through. Here we go. Ready and go. So pull through. Walk it. And down. Weight at the end of your mat. Legs in and out. Hands on the mat. Here we go. In and out. One more. And down. On your back. Legs up. Here we go. Lift and lower. One more. Bring those feet together. Hands behind your head. Here we go, and crunching. And down. Okay. 2 exercises in this next round. I do want you, at least for the first one, you can probably even drop the weight for the second exercise. For the first one, try to use something a little heavier because it's just gonna make it challenging for you. We're really gonna work those obliques. So you're gonna be on your back, weights in the right side. Left leg is straight, but it can also stay on the ground. Right leg is bent up here, and my opposite arm is straight out to the side. So I want this arm to stay exactly where it is, and I'm going to rotate my hips, try to tap my knee, and bring myself back up, all the while keeping the hand in the same spot. That's not traveling with you, okay? All right, so try to go rotate as far as you can to almost tap the knee of the right knee to the floor. All right, here we go. So weight up, pull that knee in, and rotate hips, keep the arm there, and then pull yourself back. Arm stays in the same spot. So keep that knee bent, tap the ground, and then roll the hips back. Really get that rotation in. So that's what I'm really looking for. One more. This is one of these that sneaks up on you. All right, you can pull the weight down and either hold it or not even bother holding it. And you're going to bring your left knee into your right elbow now, and the right leg stays straight on the ground. So it's in, reach elbow to the outside of the knee. outside of the knee. And these, I want these a little slower, so you're really feeling that work. One more. All right, grab that weight, other side. All right, so right arm's out to the side. Right leg is straight. Left arm is straight up in the air and left leg is bent. And here we go, you're rotating down and you keep that arm straight where it is and then rotate the hips back. Try to get that knee down to the ground. That's when you're going to really start to feel it. When you get that big rotation in. All right, one more. All right, bring that weight down. Okay, so now it's left elbow to right knee, but you're trying to get to the outside of that knee. So outside of that knee. So opposite arm, opposite, yeah. One more. All right, back to the right. Grab the weight, right hand up, right knee in, left leg straight out, left arm out to the side. Here we go, rotate. Get those hips down as close as you can and then rotate back. One more. All right, here we go. Right elbow to outside of left knee. One more. And weight on the other side. Last two things. Here we go, weight up. Left knee in, right arm out to the side. And rotate right. Arm stays straight up. Or even slightly behind if you have to. One more. Set that weight down. Here we go. Left knee, right knee to left elbow, and go. And two more. 1, 2, and down. All right, guys, good work, everybody. Welcome back. 2023. Yay. All right. Yeah.